When you spoke to officers, you were asked if you recalled that Curly had come into work that morning, and you said that he did. Is that right?
Yes.
And with regard to that, based upon your view of what was occurring, did you further indicate that you thought that was strange?
Yeah, I did. I just, but I guess, after I thought about it, everybody's got their own way of dealing with things, but I wouldn't have went to work. I'd have been out looking for her, but everybody's got their own way of dealing with things, I guess.
And did you tell law enforcement, if my wife went missing, I'd be a wreck and would be out looking for her?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to leading.
Yeah, I agree. Look, you've asked a question. You have to ask open-ended questions.
All right, so Curly's wife, Victoria, goes missing. Curly goes to work. It's a big issue in this case. It was a big part of the testimony today in the trial that we're covering here on Court TV. I posted the question on social media today, would you go to work the day your spouse went missing? We begin with our 13th juror comment of the day from Diane. Depends. Low-income families have no choice but to still go to work. That wouldn't mean I don't care, but I had a family to provide for. I might miss that first day or two, but that's it. Eklund Mercy, a lot of folks are going to be thinking about this, especially the 12 people in the jury. I mean, your spouse, your loved one goes missing, you go to work?
Mm-hmm. I don't do family law for that particular reason. Let me tell you, my clients, I do criminal, my clients are pleasant. And there's a saying that says criminal, you get bad people at their best, and civil, you get good people at their worst. And that is true. Let me tell you, a jilted ex-wife is like a black mamba, like a king cobra. I'm good. My clients are pleasant, especially if you have civil issues, if you have like domestic issues, if he ain't like her, she ain't like him, things like that happen. So I don't see it really outside of the norm.
Dina tonight. Dina. I wouldn't be able to function if anyone I knew and was close to went missing, let alone spouse. Monica Lindstrom, I think a lot of jurors may think that. Will they transfer that to the defendant?
I think they might look at it, what happened the night before? Did she typically go missing, which I guess is not the case? Did they get in a fight? Did she just need to cool off? They're going to look at the circumstances leading up to it, but I think absolutely they'll be thinking about that when they come in. I mean, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Sally tonight, I don't know. Some people need to stay mentally occupied, not just break down and lose it. Others cannot leave the house. I don't think you can judge someone on this. I would not go to work, nor would I accept calls. I would be a shell. So everyone is different. Jeffrey, everyone is different, but it's like the day that she's missing, and he's off to work.
Yeah, Vinny, my wife is watching the show tonight, so I would absolutely be out there pounding the pavement, okay? And honestly, I think that's the most human reaction, though, right? You don't want to make too light of this, although, give me any nickname but a Three Stooges nickname for this guy, please, please, please. But at the end of the day, a jury is going to sit there and they're going to try to put themselves in his shoes because that's just the natural human instinct. And I think they're going to have a really tough time saying, if my wife, who was ill and was gone without her purse, without her personal effects, and was just gone, I think people would have a tough time saying they would go to work, especially when your boss gets on the stand and says he told you didn't have to be there that day. That's a really hard sell. His defense team has their work cut out for him.
Yeah, and they tried. I mean, they had witnesses talk about how hard he worked. Pam tonight, no. In my opinion, if anyone goes on with life as normal with their wife or husband, they are obviously not worried or wondering where they are, so they are probably guilty of something. That's all the time we have with our think tank tonight. Great job, Eklund Mercy, Jeffrey Wolf, Monica Lindstrom. It's always great to have you three on the program. Come back soon and stay safe.
Have a good one, Vinny. Thanks.
Bye.